Hey, John. Yeah, when I get off my live, if you can contact me, I'll take care of what you need. Oh man, I am all full. Ate a bunch of pizza. Back up again. Yes, I am. Appreciate that. I'll be on here for a couple hours. I hope. We'll see. Hey there, Lou. I'm going to give this one a chartreuse towel. It's going to get a gray body. I was hoping to get this finished today. I should get it finished. Hey there, Mr. Clint. Well, I got another notification. We're not getting our vices till tomorrow, which that was the original date. I don't know why they sent me the notification late last night that we were going to get it today. Yeah, busy day. Yeah. A lot of running around, a lot of eating today. My son he had made some pizzas and they were really good. He made a stuffed crust and he made a thin crust. He also made some, I call them cheese balls. I don't know what else to call them. Basically garlic bread with melted cheese all over them. They're pretty good though. Here's an underspin lure. I like how that body came out. Came out perfect. Nice and flat, smooth, no bumps. Hey, half century. Hey there, Brian. What are the silicone tails called? About where the... Oh, these here are basically Mylar. It's flashing. But the silicone stuff is basically silicone tabs for like bass lures. I do have... I don't have any up here at the moment, but yeah, I do also use silicone. They have silicone implants. Yeah, I don't have the wedge tails. Crappie Man has the wedge tails. I don't. I have some, but I don't really tie with them a whole lot. Hey there, Mr. Mark. Ah, appreciate that. Appreciate that, fishy things. Yep, you guys throw some W's up there for fishy things. Good sleep last night. That's awesome. Yep. I didn't get any sleep last night. I got some sleep, not a whole lot of sleep. My thing was my stomach was killing me. I don't know if my wife's been trying to poison me again with good food. No, not that. I'm just kidding about that. So Anyhow, anybody on YouTube listening to that, scratch that. No, but no, I had a stomachache all night. Had a stomachache. I appreciate everybody in here. We got 25 characters in here. 25 people. I am building a mystery jig box with underspins. We do not have these on the website. I'm hoping to get some pictures up, get these on our website, and maybe we can start selling these. We do have underspins though. We have about 6 or 7 different colors. I'll show you guys. Oh, I can't show you right now. It's on the other side of the shop. I got all I needed at the tackle shop. Yep. Hey there, Frasbo. Yeah, welcome in. These are underspin jigs. My back's feeling a lot better today. I'm getting around pretty good. Getting around pretty good. I'm hoping to go fishing tomorrow morning. Hoping to do a little bit of fishing. Welcome in. Reeled in fishing. Hello. That's another one. I got to make one more, then we're going to switch colors. And welcome in, everybody. Hey there, Rivers Bounty. It's a big old truck. Yeah, that one shook up the shop here. Well, I don't know who that is. Let me get that turned off. There we go. Yep, welcome in. Hey there, show flies. No, not the trash truck. No, they haven't come by yet. It's been weird because we live out in the country and sometimes they come in the mornings and sometimes they come in the evenings. It is trash day though. Let's see. Going to sit back and watch the live. Where's my popcorn at? Let's see. I don't think the package has left Oklahoma. It's still. Yeah, I have no clue about that, Burke. Yeah, Burke's supposed to be getting a package pretty soon. I say pretty soon. It's got. It said 4 to 6 weeks, and it's only been a week, so we still got 5 weeks. They're probably it's probably on a mail truck, and it's probably on a boat somewhere. Let's see. At different times, yeah. I sure hope they haven't lost it. I mean, he's still got another 5 weeks. You got like a little bit more than a month. I don't think we haven't lost anything that's gone overseas. I've never had a shipment get lost. I think in the 15 years we've only had, I think, 2 packages get lost. And one turned out that it wasn't lost. It was just I had shipped a mystery box to an individual, and here it was. It took like 3 weeks. It shipped around Christmas, and he kept calling me, asking me where his mystery box was. I resent him the tracking number, and I says, it says it got there. Give it a couple of days. We'll see if it gets there. Maybe a neighbor got it. Well, it turned out his wife works for the post office, and instead of her delivering it or having it delivered to the house, she just put it in her car and forgot about it. And it was out somewhere out in Texas. He ended up getting it, felt really bad about getting mad at me. But then we did have a package that got lost, and that was also around the Christmas time, and that was also in Texas too. We did have to ship them a new product. There we go. Let's go to the next color. Okay, we're going to put these feathers up. Let's get some others. I'm doing good today, Tommy. I'm doing pretty good. Let's see, Oklahoma Dirt Outdoors, welcome in. They got 23 likes. Appreciate all the likes, everyone. Okay, we're going to switch threads. I am using a Samsung 22. And then I also have a light that's right next to it. Samsung 22. I've thought about getting a new phone, but I don't want to put the money out. I don't have the extra money. We had talked about me getting a GoPro, and so I could basically get footage of my fishing and be able to upload it. But we're still working on that. That GoPro costs quite a bit. I think I could use the GoPro in the shop too. I think that would work out fine. I haven't seen Woody in a long time. Woody's been going live on TikTok. Woody doesn't really go live on here. I've been trying to get him to go live on here, but for some reason he likes TikTok still. Yeah, he doesn't really get much on here. I don't know what it is, but I've tried to get him to go live here on YouTube, but he just doesn't want to. I think he would do a lot better over here if he started streaming on YouTube. He'll pop in from time to time. But yep, let's see. Welcome in, guys. Yeah, I mean, it is better here. You have to build up an audience and rapport with everyone, but it just it's hard if you make friends over there to get them to come over here. And you know, I still have, I think, 114,000 followers over there, and I've only had maybe 20 people watch me, you know, from TikTok, that have followed me over here. And so I don't like going live over there because they don't push it out as like they used to. They used to push out the live stream, you know, really good over there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, I answer most questions. Hey there, Johnny. How long? Long time no see. The fishing's been scarce. I haven't gone fishing a whole lot. I've been dealing with a back injury. I'm hoping to get out tomorrow sometime. I'm hoping I could go fishing tomorrow. I got the boat on the charger. Hoping I can get out tomorrow. If I do go, I may just go after crappie. May go after a bunch of crappie tomorrow. There we go. Hey there, Wyatt. Oh, it was? Yeah. Yeah, we drove by there a couple of times yesterday. They were busy today. We drove by there today on the way to the doctor's office. If I don't take the boat out tomorrow, I may just go below the dam. Try to get out there really early. May try to go out tomorrow. They had a lot of boats out today when we drove by. We'll get this on the site hopefully this evening. Today's been kind of a weird day. I expected to get done with this today, but I've been working on a lot of other stuff too. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out on your package, Bert. Hopefully you'll get it within a couple weeks at least. Okay, after this one here, I'm gonna pull out the mystery box and I'll show you what I have done so far. Uh-oh. I'm gonna start all over. There we go. Okay, we're going to shrink it back. I'm going to pull out the mystery box. Okay, here we go. That's how much I have done so far. Plus I got a lot that are on my rack too. So all of these are 1/8 ounce, and they're going to get 72 of these bad boys. 72. My personal best fish. Like what kind of fish? Tuna? Carp, catfish, white bass, filet fish. The best tuna? Oh, PB on tuna. A couple years ago, I had a really good catch. I was at the grocery store, and I thought, man, do I need to open up a can of tuna? And I was choosing between the Chicken of the Sea and some other brand. Subi, that's what it was, Subi. And I went with Starkist. So that's probably my PB on tuna. that's my PB on tuna. Thank you for the hearts. Catfish, about a 50-55 pound flathead. I was at the grocery store and I was looking at canned pickled catfish. No, my PB on catfish is about 50 pounds. Lures are starting to look a lot better from watching you and other makers. Ah, cool. We had that catfish on the bank for about 5 seconds. And it flopped back in the water. I was fishing below Oologah Dam in the rocks, and I had fought that dude for like 40 minutes in the current because they were releasing water. I didn't have a good balance. I got it on the bank, picked it up. I never got to weigh it. Oh, I take that back. I did get to weigh it and it fell off. I had a spring weight, so I don't know, it could have weighed more, but I'm just going to call it 50 pounds. I had one that was probably even bigger, but it broke off. I did get to see it, and it was a lot bigger than the one I had on the bank. It came up and then it went back down. Looked up at me and said, nope, not today. Not today. Pushing me to start a YouTube channel. I don't know about that. I don't know. Yeah, at your age, I probably wouldn't do it. I wouldn't want my kids doing it if they were your age. Now, if it was you and your dad, that I would say go for it. But at your age, I'd say no. I wouldn't want my kids doing it. There's too many bad people out there. Too many bad people. Okay, let me go grab a different color. No, I'm not going to do that. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I have to go. Just wanted to pop in, say hey. How's it going, Slingshot? Hey there, Tristan. I don't think I greeted you. Sorry about that, my low bro. Hey there, James. I'm doing good. I'm managing. I'm making it. Okay, let's go ahead. We're gonna need some white. And do we have any red? Okay, we're gonna go with gray on this body. Oh, thanks for coming in. Hey, Mr. Backdraft. Welcome back. I don't know who that is. Five. Okay, let's get this one here. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's see. Giving me a thumbs giving me a fit. Oh man, sorry about that. I appreciate you guys. I think I got the wrong piece. There we go. Uh-oh, sorry about that. Okay, this is the bleeding shad chenille. You can find this on our website. Order up. Order up. That was a It was I don't know what you call it. I accidentally hit the bell. I guess you could call me the bell boy. Here we go. Here's a real one. There we go. Order almost up. Welcome in, Samuel. There we go. Two more. We need two more like that. Scuba asked what your thought are on soft plastics. They're okay. I mean, I've always caught more with hand-tied lures, but soft plastics are okay. I mean, sometimes they're needed, but I seem to always catch crappie with hand-tied lures. I think Crappie Man Jigs is going to be sending me a bunch of plastics here. We do make jig heads with bait keepers, and so I'll be using his baits on our hooks. But they're okay. They're really good if you want to switch baits, switch colors, and you could always just rip them off and put a new plastic on there. I do call them disposable baits because just for that same reason, that a lot of times people will rip them off their hooks and they're almost not any good after that. Sometimes you have some good baits that, I mean, they'll stay on your hook, but a lot of times the plastics, you know, if you'll catch, you know, 5, 10, 20 crappie and the plastic will wear out. I was thinking about investigating into plastic making equipment and putting it on Facebook Marketplace. Do I think flies would be better? Do you tie flies, Scuba Monkey? Do you tie jigs? Because if you've never done both, I would just say don't spend your money on it. Yeah, because there's a lot of people in the plastic business, and you can't make any real money if you're making hand ties, and there's, you know, and you're not fast at it, or you're not that good at making them. But if you know you want to make them for yourself, that's okay. It's just a hard business to get into. There's just too many people in the plastic world, but with plastics you can make a lot more plastics than you can hand ties. Yeah, if I did plastics, I'd make a whole lot more lures than I make right now. I mean, yeah, that just, you know. Let's see. I mean, if you're not making flies right now, or you're not making plastics, I mean, I just give it a try, I guess. I don't know. If you got money to waste and time. I mean, there's you got to learn on both ends. Whether you're pouring plastics, it's not just sticking the stuff in the microwave. There's a lot more, goes into it. You got to buy all the dyes, the colors. You got to buy your molds. If you sell plastics, you might as well start pouring jig heads because they kind of go hand in hand. But if you're gonna make hand-tied lures for yourself, I mean, I encourage a lot of people to do that, but not a lot of people can do that and then go in business. Yep, setup could be costly. Looked into plastics. Yeah, hand ties is just as expensive too because you gotta buy a lot of feathers, thread. You got to get a good vise. You got to be good at it. Not everybody that ties jigs is good at what they do. Most of the people that have businesses with hand ties did not go into the hand tied business, trying to start a business. They just made them for themselves, and people liked them, and then it just that's what happened with me and a few other guys I know. Yeah, I can't think of 3 people that said, hey, I'm going to start tying jigs and flies and I'm going to go into business doing it without any product being made. Yeah, I can't think of hardly anybody. Hey there, Buckshot. Hey there, Noah. Hey there, Devin. I mean, do you pour plastic right now, or do you make hand ties? There's a lot of other things you can do that can actually make money. Now, if you're retired and you want to get into making hand-tied lures or plastics, I just say go for it because you're retired. But if you're trying to make side money and have this dream of, I'm going to be a lure maker, I'm going to be the jig king of the Midwest and all that, I mean, it's a dream. It's a dream. I'd say go for it. This here is a Underspin. It's an Underspin. This one here has plastic legs, crazy legs. There we go. Okay, next color. Uh-oh. Order up? Okay, let me go grab some other chenille. Yep, welcome in, welcome in. No, I do neither. I was asking, yeah, that's my opinion. Yeah, I would say just do both, Scuba. And whichever one you do better, stick to it. Yep. Yeah, it's just hard. I got about $40,000 in material and tools that I have. I'm gonna go grab some other chenille. And I'm not trying to discourage you, but I've probably seen 100, 150 people, at least in the last 10 years, that have tried to go into business and they end up losing almost everything they have. They're living for the dream, and they don't realize that their dream is somewhat of a fantasy. And again, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. It's just, you got to have a passion for this. You got to have a passion so much that when times are tough, you got to be a hustler too. Got to be a hustler. Let me grab these other jig heads I have back here. Yeah, you got to be a mover. You got to be a hustler. Uh-oh, order up. Golly, I keep hitting that bell. I keep hitting that bell. I just say, I mean, if you have the money to do it, I mean, just toy around with it. And again, I'm not trying to discourage just for the sake of, oh, I don't want somebody else, you know, taking my business or anything. You know, we have an established business. We have lots of customers. But it's taken 15 years to get to this spot. Taken a long time to get to this spot. Okay. Where did I put that? Another thing is, if you're married, you better have a wife that supports you. Yeah, if you're young and you want to get in the lure business, you got to have a wife that supports what you're doing. If you're arguing over money all the time, I would probably say don't get into this, because you're going to be arguing over money. You know, she's going to be on your back. Why aren't you making enough money to pay the bills? Kids need new clothes. Mama needs a new pair of shoes. And so anyway, my wife's never done that, though. I'm just letting you guys know that. Okay, let's see. Hey, Double A. No, Rome wasn't built in a day. Spelt that so wrong. Plastics, not hand ties. Looks fun. Yeah, and some people think they can go live streaming, and I was talking to probably about 2 or 3 people about this in the last week. But you'll have people that go live streaming, and they don't have a personality. And when I'm saying that, I hope I'm not hurting anybody's feelings. But 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you have people that they'll start tying on a live stream and they have no knowledge about what they're doing. They have no clue about. They'll talk like they do, but you'll see them make products, and you're like, oh my goodness. Like you don't look like a professional. You look like the guys who's trying to hustle jigs. And so anyway, you get a lot of characters that are getting into the lure making. They think, well, I'll sell more if I go live streaming. And they start going live streaming and they're clueless. They just don't have any sense of camera presence. They don't have any charisma. I don't have any brands you recommend for starters. What are you talking about? For hand-tied lures, do I have any brands? Brands what? My lures? My lures are a brand. Yeah. Let's see. What are you talking about? Brands of feathers? Brands of vices? Yeah, I started tying lures almost 15 years ago. I had 60 bucks in my pocket. That's all I had. I had no money. We were borderline welfare, and I bought me a fly tying kit, and it didn't have anything I needed for. It had stuff for tying flies, but nothing for jigs. And that's what I started out with. And I had no knowledge, no clue, no one to help me. All the local guys didn't want to help me that tied lures. They were afraid I'm going to steal all their business. Yeah, go to our website. You'll find all the feathers. You'll find fly tying kits. You'll find vices, threads, chenille. That there is 45 bucks right there. It comes with all the tools in there. 45 bucks. How old are you, Scuba Monkey? Just so that I get a perspective on what your age is. Yep, took 870 years, yep. And I hope I'm not insulting you when I ask your age. It's just I want a better perspective. Yeah, because the kids that are starting, that are junior high and high school age, they have so much going today. They don't have to pay rent. They don't have to pay child support. When I say child support, I'm not saying they're divorced or nothing like that. I'm just saying they don't have to raise kids. They don't have a car payment. They don't have all these things. And you have time to make mistakes and learn through your mistakes. Person that's older, they may not have as much time. Yep. Like this piques my interest. Yep. I don't even fish with jigs. Well, I'm on a mission to save minnows. I want to save all the minnows. If I could just save one minnow a day, one minnow, I feel like I've done my job. I want people to use lures. Okay, so you're young, okay? Yeah, and so I just gather your young. Now, yeah, you have time to learn and make some side money or whatever. You're not having to rely. You can rely on your mom, your dad, or your grandparents if you live with your grandparents. You know, you don't have to rely on this making your, being your income. So I just go get the stuff, and if you have money to spend, get yourself the vise and all that. And we sell jig heads that are painted. And then you can start making lures right away. If you make plastics, you got to buy the plastisol. Odds are you're probably going to microwave your plastisol, so you better get a good Pyrex type cup. You better get the pumps to sheet your plastic out. I mean, plastics is not super easy, but it's a lot easier. And you can make a lot more lures than with hand ties. You just got to worry about getting your temperatures and stinking up the house or the garage or whatever. Get you some good molds. And then you just got to watch people like me and Crappie Man Jigs and people like that. We're not going to give you all the secrets and the ins and outs. Say there, Colby. Man, you can get into, for what you're going to put in for making hand ties, you're going to spend about the same amount of money to start plastics. You figure plastisol's 50 to 75 bucks. Get yourself a good mold, about 100 to 200 bucks. Find yourself a used mold on Facebook Marketplace, and then get yourself your dyes, your glitters, and all that. And so you can get into that, pretty easy. Hey, welcome in. Yeah. Cajun cricket style lure. If I would have known, my very first mold I bought was 1/80th of an ounce, and I started tying little tiny jigs, and I sold them. Nobody else around town sold, any 1/80th ounce. So that was my very first mold I bought. And then I went ahead and, as I saved money and was selling lures, I bought a 64th ounce, and I just kept going bigger and bigger. Now we have over 200 molds. My shop's kind of moldy. But a lot of times people go into the business and they don't even think about, is there a need? Is there a need to make lures? Are there people around me, not that would buy them, just a thought about it, but would they buy them? Because if you don't have any local support for your product, it's hard to get into it. Hard to get into if you don't have a lot of local support. Do I ever make college football colors? Yes, I do. Do I? Yep, I do. Pretty soon I'll be making some Dallas Cowboy colors. I'm hoping I could get some, I'm been looking for a chenille that I can do like Auburn, Texas Aggies, Longhorns, Ohio State, things like that. Hey there, Featherhead. Yeah, I can't wait either. Yeah, I love me some football. Yeah, Cowboys won't catch anything. Ah. Okay, we need some purple. Purple, purple, purple. What did I do with the purple? Okay, we're gonna go with this purple then. I can't find my regular. Is it back here? Yeah, I guess we'll go with that. I got the light on here too, so here's what it looks like without the light. So you make flies, top water. I do some top water or dry flies. Can you just add one split shot and make? I mean, these here you don't need split shots. You just let them sink. Five, 6. Yeah, these you just cast and let them go. You can put a bobber on here if you want, but they're gonna sink. They're gonna sink to the bottom. Six, 8. Okay, where's the purple at? Some jig heads are weighted. Yes, these are weighted. Weighted. Ooh, is that? Oh my goodness! Thank you so much, Lulu. You guys throw out some W's for Miss Lulu there. I appreciate you. Thank you a lot. WWW's for Lulu. What is today? Today's Monday, isn't it? Huh. Keep forgetting what today is. I got all my days mixed up. I'm all dazed and confused. Yep, 8-4, the 4th, yes. I keep forgetting. It is Monday. Monday, Monday. Just another manic Monday. Purple and orange. I haven't heard that song in years. Yep. Wish it was a Sunday. That's my fun day. Oh, did I mess up this? I think I messed it up. Oh, let me see if I have to. It's probably going to come loose, I bet. Let's see. Is it on there? Oh, it's on there good. It's on there real good. Here we go. So how do you sell your stuff? My other problem was how to distribute the product. You just gotta, I don't know. go to Facebook, start putting stuff up, or YouTube or whatever. You gotta put pictures of what you do and what you're all about. You know, there's the trash man. He finally showed up. It's almost 6 o'clock and he's just barely getting here. He must have had a busy day today. We tried all kinds of things. When I first started, we had an Etsy, we had an eBay store, we had a lot of things going. I don't know if I think I may have sold something on Etsy. I know we had maybe 2 or 3 sales on eBay, and then we had so many different websites at one time. We tried to get stuff out there, but the biggest free thing is just Facebook. If you can join some of these groups, these fishing groups on Facebook, which they're hard to do these days because it's very competitive. A lot of people, like in my position, probably wouldn't give you the time of day. Yep. Do your research and decide what's best for you, scuba. Yep. So do you have crappie around you? Do you have bass? I had somebody ask me about 8 months ago, kind of like in the same spot. They're a young person. They're asking me about making lures. And probably about 15 minutes into the conversation, the person told me that they lived in the desert. They live in Arizona, and they live about an hour or 2 from the nearest reservoir. And I just said, it's going to be hard for you to sell baits if you don't even have any lakes, creeks, rivers, anything close to you. That's why I say, is there a need? Is there a need in your town? If you live in a town and you don't have any tackle stores, that might work for you in some ways. In some ways it won't, because it does help to have your product in tackle stores. We got one more. Also, if you're Oregon and Washington, you're like in fly fishing territory. I mean, these things would work for you, but I would probably tie flies. I would probably go to Brian Smith's lives, ties flies. I would say if you're going to go to his live, you got to have some parental discretion because they do some cussing in there and stuff. He's a nice guy. He just has a salty mouth. Super good guy. Yeah, I would go with flies instead of this kind of lure. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know where you live next to. Yeah, and I'm glad we talked about the geography. Now we got that out of the way. It's not like you got a lot of big crappie fishing out there. Now, where you live out there in Washington State, Oregon, around there, you probably got a lot of people that tie flies out there. I would try to look on Facebook. If you have a tackle store or outfitter, I would see if they have someone that ties and then take lessons from them. And if you don't have anybody that does that, it's going to be rough on you. It's going to be rough. The other day, it was a fight. Ooh. My hometown, we don't have any flies. Oh, yeah? I'll tell you what, in my hometown, I open up the doors, the flies will come in. I'm just telling you the truth. Yeah, there's a lot of good fly tires here on YouTube. You just gotta find which one you connect with, and just go with that. There's a lot of good fly tires. Some of them are a little more instructive than others. Some of them won't give you the time of the day. But I do tie some fly fishing stuff, but I'm more proficient at this and more known for these type of lures. And it's going to take time because not everybody. I got a friend of mine that I think this month or next month will be like his 3-year mark on tying flies, and he's really good at what he does. As far as anybody that I've known that actually ties fly fishing flies, he's come a long way in 3 years. And to work at his speed and on his level, you got to have a lot of gusto, a lot of energy, mixed in with a little bit of OCD mixed in with that, because he's really good at what he does. He does really good. Okay, how many of these do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I tell you, the probably the most talented and gifted fly tires, and I'm mixing jig tires also in the midst of that, are people that are a little OCD on some stuff. They're obsessed with it. In my particular case, I love doing it. I love doing it so much. And it's just it's a passion of mine. I just like tying lures. Give me any kind of hook and I'll tie something. Hey, little bro. Little bro edits is in the house. Okay, we're gonna go with some white thread. We're gonna do the assassin. Let's see. Yeah, it's I have enjoyed most of my time doing what I do. Sometimes it is tough, and sometimes if you're in my position and you're teaching people, and sometimes they get into selling lures and they kind of start bashing your product, and it's like, man, I'm the one that taught you how to tie jigs. Now I don't know how to tie after I taught you how to tie. And so you run into things like that. It gets feelings hurt, but you got to keep going on. Let's see, I'm going to go fishing right now for some bass. See you round. See me round? Are you calling me fat? Yep, confidence. Confidence comes with practice. Oop, order up. I like tying these. I really like doing the underspins. They're a pretty neat project. Again, these are going to be going into a Gamakatsu box for a mystery jig box. We're going to put a hefty price on this. I'm not going to say the price right now, but it's not going to sell for cheap. Okay, I gotta check something out here. Okay. Probably in a little bit I'm gonna change the angle of the camera and put these in the box. Okay, that's the Assassin. Hey, Sonny. Yep, you take care, Ernie. Yep, welcome in everybody. Appreciate you guys. These here are an 1/8 ounce. They're going to be going into a Gamakatsu box. The box will have 72 of these lures, 24 colors. And I'll be taking pictures, I guess, this evening or tomorrow morning and get these listed on our website. We do have a website. There is a link right down there. Could be the RFJ Elite Series. Yes, they could be. They could be the certified. You ever notice that with weathermen here in the U.S. and weatherwomen, meteorologists? You see them on TV and you see them on TV and they have to explain themselves as a certified meteorologist. It's like, do they let people on TV that haven't gone to college for what? Do they let people on TV do the weather and they're not certified? Yeah. Yeah, I need to go ahead and make myself first of all, I'll certify myself, and then I'll make it to where I can start handing out certifications for people that do what I do. What do you think, Remington? What do you think, Lou? Yeah, these do look pretty good. They are already looking good in the box. Okay, after I get done with this color, we're going to start stacking them in a box and see if I have enough for the whole box. Baseball and meteorologist, only two professions you can be right a third of the time. Yeah. And still have a job. Yeah, you got that right. Or a politician. This could be the end of the free world. This election is the most pivotal, there we go, pivotal moment in our country's history. It needed that laugh, yeah. Yeah, I can't even pronounce it right. Pivotal. You hear that every 4 years. This is the most important election of our lifetime. And then you hear the Republicans always talking about the Democrats, and they'll say that they are the most liberal politician in American history. One of the catchphrases I kind of picked up on in the last 12 years is they would ask some of these politicians, especially the Democrats, they would ask them, what do you think about, immigration? And their first words were, well, immigration. We have a broken system. It's like, okay, you're telling us the system's broken, but are you going to fix it? We have a broken system. And I saw, I don't know, I could probably say 20 politicians. And they're on both sides of the aisle. I'm not just picking on the Democrats. We have a broken system. Hi there, Phantom. No, I'm not going to talk any more about politics or anything. Yep, welcome into the room. Welcome to the asylum. Hey there, Clint. Oh man, I can't get this in there. There we go, got it that time. My wife had sent me a video, and it's a video of this long line of cars, and I guess they're, what is it, Abilene, Texas, I guess, or some place in Texas. They got themselves a what do you call it, a Long John Silver's, and there's like about a 2 or 3 mile stretch of cars waiting in line. I got 3 more colors to tie. I forgot all about that. I got one other color I got to tie up. But yeah, there's like a 2 or 3 mile stretch of vehicles waiting to get their order from Long John Silver's. Do I make hair jigs for walleye? Yeah, we do. We if you go type in the word walleye, you'll see some of the steelhead jigs that I make. Yeah, the steelhead jigs will catch walleye. My 1/8 ounce jigs, my 1/4 ounce jigs, any of them. But we do have some that are particularly created just for walleye and steelhead. Yeah, just go to the website, go under the search, and just type in steelhead, one word, or walleye, and you should find the steelhead jigs. Okay, let me go grab a different color of chenille. Yeah, let me go grab that color. Oh, that's too skinny. That is way too skinny. Okay, we got that color. Yeah, that'll work. We're going to make this with blue and white. Blue and white silicone. Do I have any dark blue silicone? Do I have any dark blue silicone? Nope. Okay, we need some blue thread. Let's see, did I miss anything? Hey there, Cash. Hey there, Copen. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, you can go to shields.com, but if you go to the Shields, we're not in all the Shields. I wish we were, but we're not. We're only in Tulsa. So you can go to shields.com and order, and they'll ship them out from Tulsa. Yeah, if you do live close to a Shields, let them know about carrying our lures, and hopefully they'll bring our lures to your store. But you got to ask your manager, and you got to let them know that we are in Tulsa. We do have our products on the website, and we do have them in one of the stores. let's see. But we're also at Tackle Bandit in Collinsville, Oklahoma. Navitac Outdoors, which is National Bait and Tackle. Both of those stores that I just mentioned, they distribute, and they have a lot of stores they distribute to here in the U.S. And if you have a local tackle store, there's a good chance that Tackle Bandit or Navitac sell to them. And then we also have ours at the Rusty Hook down in Eufaula, Oklahoma. We're also at Smoker's Choice in Wellington, Kansas. Also Dunn Sports in Thomasville, Alabama. CJ's Bait Store, Oklahoma City. Fathead's Tackle in Manford, Oklahoma. We got a bunch of other stores too. Yep, welcome in everybody. Okay, this is the Shad Blue Chenille. This is size 4. We do have this on our website too. Do I have any walleye jigs that are different color than pink? Not right now, but you can go to our website and we have a lot of colors that are in 1/8 and 1/4 ounce. Again, we have over 60 colors. So, and not all of them are pink. We got a lot of colors. You can catch a walleye with our regular mustad sickle hooks. We have a lot of colors that are purple, black. We got all kinds of colors. Yeah, my lures will catch a lot of different kinds of fish. I'm going to show you a black one here that's only $4.99 a pack. That's the blackout jig, and that's an 1/8 ounce. I've never caught a walleye in my life, even though we have them on our lake, but we have a lot of guys using 1/8 ounce and 1/4 ounce lures. That's the Bayou Bug. We also have one called the Phantom, and that's an all purple jig. Oh, thank you there, John. Yeah, these jigs will catch crappie, they'll catch white bass, they'll catch skipjack, trout, walleye, saugeye. They'll catch a lot of different kinds of fish. They'll catch saltwater fish, freshwater. They'll catch largemouth, smallmouth, medium mouth. They'll catch black bass, white bass, Mexican bass. There we go. Let's see, I'm not a big hair jig fisherman, but I figured out I might as well get some to have some. Ah, well, good. Hey, well, go ahead and when you go to our website, use Flow 10. FLO10, just like John put there. And again, our link is right down there. If the link doesn't work on your phone, just type up Ruben Flores Jigs, just like my profile name, add a .com to it, and you'll find our website. I appreciate that. I like how this color turned out. Really like this color. Yep, we do have peak vices. You got a lot of lures that are just $4.99 a pack. You can save an additional 10% with Flow 10. We got a lot of colors, a lot of sizes. We got our own brand of crappie poles. We have our own brand of catfish poles and striper poles. You can use them for carp, catfish, sharks. You can catch a lot of fish on our poles. Hey, Sparky. I am digging this color. I like this color. I like those eyes on this color too. Yeah, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. We got 73 likes, guys. 73 likes. Okay, we're gonna make one more in that color. Hey there, Mike. How's it going? I'm doing good. Who is that there? I can't see. I have the light on. Appalachian, how's it going? Colleagues, how's it going? 3G, how's it going? Hey there, Brady. I said I was going to give him a 5-star. Thank you. 74 likes, 33 watching. What's the square next to? You're a member. Somebody gifted you a member, I bet. That's a little crappie. That's our little picture of our logo there. Yeah, if you click on the bottom, or you get a text in and you want to use the emotes, you'll have pictures of our logo and other kind of stuff pop up. Hey there, random. I got close to the state record. I don't know what state record you're talking about. You're talking about long jumping? If that is the question, yes, I'm the guy that almost got the state record. Are you talking about the hottest body on YouTube? Yes, I got the state, almost got the state record for the hottest body. Yeah, a couple years ago it was 109 degrees. What's up? The sky's up. The sky. Clouds are up. I know, I'm just goofing around, guys. Ordering for you. Yep, order up. Yeah, we need some orders so I can start ringing my bell. Okay, let's get the white up. Yeah, this is what I keep our silicone tabs in a container like this. Usually when I get our silicone tabs in, we buy them by the pound. And so a lot of times we'll get like, I don't know, 10, 20,000 tabs in. I say 10, 20,000. Usually we'll order about 50,000 to 100,000 of these tabs. But you gotta order them in bulk. Okay, I'm gonna get ready to flip the camera over. Let me clear out a spot. My desk is, I need to clean up my desk. You guys want to see my desk? No, it is crazy. Let's see. Hey, Christy's back. Okay, let's get these lures in here. Let's get the light on. I'm not going to be able to see comments that good. I'm just letting you know. Let's see, can I get the light on? Come on, light, turn on. There we go. I like how that turned out. That came out really nice. Okay, next is the Mad Shad. That is the Mad Shad right there. That is what that looks like. I think I have enough to fill up the box. We'll see. We'll see here in a moment. This here is a Gamakatsu SF 3600. SF means split foam. Yeah, I got enough here to finish up this box. So if you're interested in this box, it'll be on our website, I think tonight or tomorrow morning, so be on the lookout. That's the Thunderbird. I like how that one came out too. Okay, I want to get some pictures of this evening, and then we're going to put that on the website. It's 72 lures. I like how that came out. Okay. Get that bent over here. Oh, thank you. Not sure what string you mean. Let's see. That string that ties everything together. The thread? It's thread. Yep. Yeah, this is called thread. Okay, here's some of the other ones I did. I still have some left over. These will probably go in the other, another box that I'll work on. I like this one too. This one came out really nice. Uh-oh. Don't need that happening. Okay guys, I want to take a little break, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and we will be catching you here in a little bit. Let me see you catch up on the comments here. Yeah, appreciate that, John, Clint, Lou, Remington, all you guys that have been helping out. We will catch you here in a little bit. Thank you again for watching. You guys have a good evening. Bye-bye.